So feeling that grounding from the feet through those little tentacles down to the center of the earth. And pulling that energy up to the crown of the head and back down. Still keeping the eyes closed, let's continue to deepen the breath. So remembering our 3-part breath, inflate the belly, inflate the ribs, and breathe all the way up into the chest. Exhaling out chest, ribs, and belly. Inflate on the inhale. And contract on the exhale. And blinking the eyes open, coming into our yoga movement. So let's just rock the hips side to side. Feel your sits bones in the chair. Let's start with some barrel rolls or torso rolls. So just taking the torso gently over the hips. As you go back, we exhale, inhale as you come forward. As the chest comes forward, you can expand the breath. And as you go back, you might round in slightly. So start to make this almost a cat-cow movement where when we're in front, we lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then as we come around, we start to tuck the tailbone under, round into that C shape. And just make this a very fluid movement. And when you're ready, you can change directions. But keep the feet grounded and try to keep the knees the same distance apart. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling around. And the next time you're back to center, come into a straight spine. Let's inhale, reach the arms overhead and interlace. So interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs the regular way, whatever way feels comfortable. And now we're going to press the palms towards the ceiling. So we're still warming up, so don't lock out the elbows. Keep a little bend in the elbows, and we're just going to stretch, maybe pulse a little bit. Right here, tuck the ribs under, so the ribs stay beneath the shoulders. Pressing up. And now press up and take a little side to side. Reaching over. Exhaling as we go to the side. Inhale, pressing up. If it's not comfortable to have the palms flipped, just keep your palms toward the top of your head. And now release the arms down. Let's take that side to side a little deeper. Keep your right arm down, left arm reaches up and over. So now we can go a little bit deeper to the right. Use the core strength to come back up. Arms go wide. Right arm reaches up and over. Big exhale. Inhale, reach up and float the arms down. Hands to the back of the chair, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chest. Lift the gaze. And as you exhale, bring the arms forward, hands to your knees, and round in. Inhale, bring the hands to the back of the chair, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chest, and lift the tailbone. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, release the hands to the knees, round in, tuck tailbone, chin to chest. And one more like that. Reach back. Squeeze the shoulders together. Lift the heart, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Exhale, hands to knees, round in. And back to neutral. Take your right arm behind your low back and see if you can grab the front side of your left elbow. So if you can't reach your elbow, no worries. Just let your left arm be long by the chair and your right hand along your low back. The idea is we're trying to get an opening in this right shoulder. So right arm is behind. And now drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Try to keep that right shoulder pulling back. And now drop the head forward and back and just play with finding the spot that feels the best for you in that neck opener. Right there for me, yeah. And then breathe into it. Release the elbow if you're holding it. Take your left palm to your left cheek and use it to bring your head back to center. Take some shoulder circles here. So imagine you're moving through honey so that you're in this very thick, goopy stuff that's making it hard to move. We have to move really slowly and with effort. So thinking about resistance. And bring the shoulders forward. Remember to use the breath. And now let's take the left arm behind the low back. Again, if you can grab the front of your right elbow, great. If you can't, just take your left forearm to the back, to the low back, and your right arm to the side. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the chair and the crown of the head towards the sky. So nice straight spine to begin. And now we're going to drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Again, think about opening that left shoulder. Breathing. And now play with the chin, the head position by moving the chin forward and back, up and down. See where your sweet spot is today. And once you find that, just take some deep breaths there. Nice. Press down into the feet. Take your right hand to your right cheek and use it to bring your head back up to center. Release the arm behind you. Take some big arm circles. Again, moving really slowly like we're pressing through mud. Inhale, the arms circle back. Exhale, they come forward. Inhale. And exhale. Other direction. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, go back. Keep the feet grounding down. Nice. All right, this time we'll move into sun salutation. As the arms come up, we reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Land the chest on the thighs, fingertips toward the floor, chin to chest. As you inhale, we come up to a flat back, halfway up. And then exhale to fold all the way back down. Inhale, the arms sweep back, around, and we use our core strength to come all the way back up. Palms to touch. Maybe take the gaze up if that feels good on your neck. And hands to prayer. Nice. 2 more like that. Inhale. Reach up, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, shine the heart forward, lead with the chest all the way down. Top of the head toward the floor, chin to chest. Now on the inhale, slide the hands up the shins, coming halfway up. Right here, you have to use your core to have a nice flat back. And then exhale to fold. Inhale, the arms go back. As the arms go back, press down into the feet. Root to rise. Feel that opposition. Your feet are grounding down. Your arms are reaching high to the sky. And exhale to prayer. Last one, biggest one today. Inhale, reach up. Big breath in. Exhale it all out as you fold forward. Inhale, coming halfway up to a flat back. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, press down into the feet. Arms circle back, around, and up. Reaching up right here. Pull belly towards spine. Palms to touch. And exhale to prayer. Nice job. All right, shake it out. Take your resistance band or your strap here. Oh, what did I do with mine? Go grab one. All right, so I like these loopy things. They're not very expensive. You can get them on Amazon. I'll put a link in next week's email to the ones that I use. You get different tensions, so it's good. So as you build your strength, you can, move up the chain and increase that resistance. But really, we're just going to use these today to keep a little resistance so that our hands and arms stay stable. So I've got this on the back of my hands, so my palms are facing together. And it's not on my wrist, it's just above the wrist. And we're going to concentrate on keeping the elbows and the wrists in alignment. All right, so already right there, that can be a challenge. If your elbows are flaring out a little bit because of shoulder issues, no worries. Just keep that little bit of resistance on the band. The more you pull apart, obviously, try that. So as you pull the band apart, you can feel your shoulders engage, your triceps, biceps, your whole arm starts working. So put a little bit of resistance. We're not really going for strength here. We're really working more toward coordination, flexibility, and mobility. Keeping wrists over elbows. Inhale as you reach up. So try to bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. Now exhale, bring them down. Squeeze the elbows toward the ribs and bring the elbows back. Inhale. So really trying to keep the arms stable by using that resistance. And exhale, bring them back. Now focus on the core. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Slightly tuck the tailbone and pull the belly towards the spine. Now inhale. Keeping that low back flat, working the core. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, lift. Just so that the elbows are in line with the shoulders, no higher. Exhale down. Feeling it? We have a little burn. Oh yeah. Inhale. Reach it up. Exhale down. Nice job, everybody. One more. Inhale. Up, up, up. And down. Ah. Release the wrists. Shake it out. Shrug the shoulders. All right. Good job. So this time we're going to take them overhead. So same position, band against the wrist. And now we're going to reach overhead. So notice right here we have a tendency to do this, right? The ribs pop out, tailbone goes up. See if you can tuck the ribs under and keep the shoulders down away from the ears. And we're simply going to pulse. We're going to pulse, so like we're trying to pull this apart for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bring it down. Take a break, shake it out, maybe take a sip of water. Sorry, I gotta put this in airplane mode so we don't have any more interruptions. There we go. All right. So this is as much core work as it is for the upper body. So again, take your band against the back of the hands, arms reach overhead. So again, we have that tendency to go into an arched back. Tuck the tailbone down, drop the shoulders away from the ears, and pull the belly in. And now we pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And bring it down. Shake it out. Good job. Last one. Same position here. This time the arms are going to be straight. You might have a little bit of a bend in the elbows. We don't want to lock out the elbows. Now draw the shoulders back. So like you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. And now we're going to pull the band apart for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Yeah, so feel how that, you can feel it in the shoulders. It's really helping strengthen the shoulder muscles. So take your fingertips to your shoulders and take some big circles now with the elbows. And now can you bring the elbows to touch? And open up wide. Exhale, elbows to touch. Open wide. One more, elbows to touch. And open wide. Release it down. Ooh, did you hear that? My elbow snapped. All right, good job. So set that to the side. Take a little sip of water. Thank goodness it's air conditioned in here, huh? All right, we're going to warm up the lower body, and then we'll come up to our standing series. But for now, feet hip width apart, shoulders are over the hips. We're just going to release the hands down to the side. Just heel toe the feet to the side, back to the center, and over to the other side. So heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Little dance step here. And back to center. So this is also good for mind-body coordination. So now heels out, toes out. Heels in, toes in. What's happening with the core? Remember, sit up nice and tall. Opening up. All right, last one. Keep the heels in, toes out, knees wide. I'm going to scoot to the edge of the chair. And just rock side to side. Take some of those circles, torso circles, over the hips. So when the knees are wide, we got a little bit more room here to move, right? And keep the breath flowing, exhaling as you go back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale back. And then other direction. And next time you come back to center, we'll take our side angle. So we're going to place the right forearm on top of the right thigh. Left arm comes out to the side. Palm faces the ceiling. So we're in that external rotation. Reach the arm overhead. Get length between the hip and the fingertip. And now reach it over to the side. Oh yeah, feel that yummy side body opening. Take a few deep breaths here. So really you should be able to pick your forearm right up off that thigh. It's really just there for positioning. We're not putting the body weight there. We're trying to use the core strength to hold us up. Now inhale, arms wide, come back to center. Use your core. Nice job. And exhale. Left forearm to left thigh, right palm to the ceiling. Now reach it up, get that length, and then over to the side. This is one of my favorite yoga positions, side angle. Now inhale back up, arms go wide. Let's try that again. Right forearm to right thigh. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, we reach it over. Now if you want to up level and work on your core strength, bring your right arm like you're holding a big beach ball. Oh, pull belly towards spine. Yeah, nice job. Inhale, back up. Exhale, arms down. Shoulder shrugs, circle it out. And we'll do the other side. Let's see. Left forearm to left thigh. Right arm reaches high to the sky. Get that length. Then side stretch over. Stay here. Or release the left hand and like you're hugging a big beach ball. Oh, nice. Pull belly towards spine and come back up. Beautiful. Reach up. Exhale down. Heel toe the feet in. Let's take the soles of the feet together, coming to the edge of the chair, and just let the knees fall open. Do a little seated Baddha Konasana. Get into the internal, the external rotation of the hips, getting to the inside, feeling the inside of the groin opening up. Move the tailbone slightly toward the chair and keep the shoulders back. Maybe close the eyes here. Let's just come back to center. Remembering that grounding energy. And blink the eyes open. Bring the feet back to yoga position, knees over ankles. Let's hug the right knee up. So I'm pulling it out to the side a little bit. I don't, it's okay to pull it toward the belly. I just find that when I open it up, it gives me a little bit more room to move in the hip, and it's not compressing my low belly. And now our ankle circles, lovely ankle circles. Let's give a little love to our feet today. Remember, where would we be without them, right? Pointing and flexing. Pointing and flexing. And then big toe in, big toe out. And let's cross it over for figure 4, either on the thigh or cross at the ankle. Doesn't really matter, we're just going for that hip opening. If you're crossed at the ankle, use your hand to gently open the knee out to the right. If you're up here, keep your right foot flexed, spine nice and long, and yearn that knee toward the floor. Lengthen either direction, wherever you are with your cross. Keep the spine long and then hinge forward from the hips. Just ever so slightly, and you'll really feel a deepening. Use the breath. Send the breath to that tightness. And can we sit with that little bit of discomfort? And bring the spine back into alignment, shoulders over hips. Uncross. Take the leg long. Flex the foot, and then hinge forward from the hips. Get a nice stretch in the back of the leg. You can reach for your toes if that's available. So resting the forearm on the thigh, the left forearm on the left thigh. Keep a nice long spine here. And as you inhale, come back up. Slide the foot in. Inhale, reach up. Lengthen the spine. Yeah, and exhale to prayer. Good. Other side, let's hug the left knee up and in. You can interlace in front of the shin or behind. Taking our ankle circles. Remember, range of motion, that's what we're going for here. So it's better to take big, slow circles than, whipping the toe around, whipping the foot around. We want to go nice and slowly, both directions. Lengthening the spine, sitting up nice and tall. And then we'll point and flex. And then toe in, toe out. And take your figure 4, either at the ankle or over the thigh. Either way, long spine. And maybe hinge forward just a little bit to deepen it. Keep the back nice and flat. Pull belly towards spine. Shoulders down away from the ears. All right. Couple of more breaths. Let's come back up. Uncross. Inhale. And exhale. All right, take a little sip of water. Get set up. We're going to come to standing. So you can move your props out of the way. So let's see, let's start facing the seat of the chair. So it's a good idea to have the blanket here, especially if you have wrist issues, if you work at a computer all day. In fact, let's just do this. Let's just do a little cat kneading. So imagine you're like a cat and you're gripping and releasing with your fingers, and you can kind of shift your weight side to side like a cat does when they're kneading. And then you can add your feet. So grip the mat with your toes and release. Oh, it's kind of fun being a cat, isn't it? I think I'll do whatever I want to do today. That's the catitude, right? Maybe I'll be nice to my owner. Maybe I won't. All right, and now let's reach the feet back and come into our downward dog. Cats and dogs. All right, so here our feet are hip width apart. Our arms are outstretched long. Fingertips are spread wide. Lift the toes. Spread the toes, and then see if you can drop the toes down to the mat one at a time, starting with the pinky toe. That is very challenging. Just try that a couple times, lifting the toes. Spread the toes. And then think about placing them down one at a time. Lift the heels. Exhale, bring the heels down. Shift the weight into the heels, lift the toes, reach the hip bones back, and drop the chest toward the thighs. Keep a little bend in the knees. Feel this nice stretch in the shoulders. And very slowly start to shift the weight forward. And we'll walk it forward back to our tabletop position. Wrists below the shoulders. Hips over the ankles. Feet hip width apart. So we'll take our cat-cows here. Inhale, lift the tailbone, and the gaze goes forward. We shine the heart through the gate of the arms. Now pull your elbows toward your ribs. Full belly inhale. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the low back, round the mid back. Broaden across the shoulders and press down into the hands. Release the head and neck. Chin comes to chest. Inhale. Reach the heart through the gate of the arms. Elbows squeeze in. Tailbone lifts. Gaze to the horizon. Exhale. Tuck tailbone. Round everything in, starting from the low back, the mid back, the shoulders. Broaden the shoulders. Now move the elbows away from one another as you press down into the wrists, down into the hands. A couple more at your own pace. As you inhale and take the gaze forward, you might just take the gaze over the right shoulder or the left shoulder, looking side to side. And then come back in and round it in, tucking tailbone, broaden across the shoulders, press the chair away. And maybe bend the knees here, sink the hips back. Nice, getting some nice length in the low back here. And inhale. Glide the chest forward through the gate of the arms. Elbows squeeze toward the ribs. Lift the gaze. Lift the heart. Lift the tailbone. Exhale. Shift the weight back over the heels. Now we'll come into chair pose. So keep sinking the hips down like you're sitting in a chair behind you. You can keep your hands right on the chair. See how low you can go. Maybe one hand comes off the chair and the gaze goes to the horizon. Oh, yes. Maybe the other hand comes up. The chair is right there if you need it. Try to keep the knees from falling in or out. We're going to keep them facing forward. And breathe here. So we're building some heat and strength. For 5, 4, shoulders back. 3, can you sink a little lower? 2, nice, Deb. 1, and release the hands down. Straighten the legs, walk it back to your downward dog. Nice job. Just let the chest fall toward the thighs, bend in the knees. Maybe shift the weight side to side, bending one knee and then the other. And when you're ready, roll forward as you step toward the chair. Release the hands down, take a bend in the knees, and we'll roll up to standing. And palms down by your side. Drag the shoulders down the back. Tailbone moves toward the heels. Pull belly towards spine. Lift the kneecaps by engaging the quads. Chin pulls back slightly, lengthen the back of the neck, crown of the head towards the sky. Close the eyes. Feel the feet grounding. Remember those tentacles down to the earth, grounding us down. All right, blink the eyes open. All right, one more and then we'll go back to seated. So we did our side angle seated. So now we're going to try doing it with the chair. So you're going to have two options depending on your hip flexibility and your balance. You can either bring your foot to the seat of the chair. So if that feels available to you, you can try that. If that's not available to you, I want you to turn your chair around and use the low rung of the chair. So either here with your foot on the low rung of the chair, or actually, if you're going to do it on the seat of the chair, let's have the back of the chair here so that we can keep our hand on it. And if you need a little help to get your foot up there, just grab your thigh with your hand and place it up there. So now what we want to do is we want to make sure we have the standing leg, the foot is straight. So the edge of the foot is parallel to the end of the mat. So we're creating this opening. We've got a 90-degree angle and the leg. Nice. Nice job, everybody. All right. So from here, place your right forearm on your right thigh. Left arm reaches back, palm to the ceiling. Reach it up, get that length, and then reach it over. Good job. So we're working with balance here. Now press down into both feet, equal weight in both feet. And let's bring it back up, arms wide. Drop your left arm down. Right arm reaches up. Press down into this foot. I want you to feel really stable here. You can stay here, reaching up, or we can take a reverse and over to the other side. You're going to keep pressing down into this foot. That's going to keep you stable and from feeling like you're going to fall over, right? Beautiful. Breathe here. Now take both arms wide as you inhale. Let's take that one more time. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. Now from here, if you want to up level, slide your right arm down the inside of the thigh. So we're pressing the thigh open. Beautiful. Now open the chest. So like you're shining the heart toward the wall opposite you. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up. Use your core strength. So move nice and slowly. Most yoga injuries happen in the transition because you're in a hurry to get out of it and you stop thinking about what you're doing. So left arm down, right arm reaches up. Lengthen here, stay right here, or press down into that right foot solidly and take it over to the other side. Exhale. Nice job, yogis. You guys look great, guys and gals, yogis and yoginis. Come back up, use your core, and release it down. Bring that foot off. You can use your hand to give it a little assist and march it out. Take the feet wide and let's take some hip circles. Reset here. Good job. All right. Shake your booty. And we'll take it to the other side. So again, either on the chair or on the low rung of the chair. Ooh, I need some more water. So again, make sure your standing leg, your hip is over your ankle, so your weight is balanced. Edge of the foot parallel to the edge of the mat. Right foot is parallel to the front of the chair. So hips are opening to the front. Start with the arms wide. Inhale. As you exhale, left forearm to left thigh, right arm reaches high to the sky, and exhale over. Keep reaching for where the wall and the ceiling meet. Open the chest. So reach the elbow back to open the chest. Inhale, come back up. Get grounded here. So feel the weight in that standing foot. Press down into the foot that's on the chair. So equal weight. And now reach the left arm up and over to the side. Keep your balance here. Great job, everybody. Looking good. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Big inhale. Exhale, other side. Sweep it over. And again, if you want to up level here, slide your left hand to the inside of the left thigh. Now bring the elbow back, the right elbow back. You can hear me breathing. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, core strength brings you back up. And exhale. Feel grounded and balanced first. Get your length, find your strength, and then other side. Beautiful. Come back to center. Arms go wide. And exhale. Let's step it off. Take those hip circles again. So heels in, toes out, knees are wide. Bending the knees as we circle the hips around. Ooh, a little snap, crackle, pop there. And you can take a little bouncy bounce. So take any last movements that feel good to you. We're going to go right into meditation. In fact, let's do our twist here before we come to our seat. So inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. So just take your right arm around your waist, left arm around your low back. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, other side. Left arm wraps in front, right arm wraps in back. Inhale, back to center. And exhale to prayer. All right, my friends, let's come back to the seat. So we have 3 minutes left. So we're going to combine Shavasana and meditation. So I want you to get yourself comfortable. If you want to go right into your Shavasana position, you can. If you want to stay upright in your meditation seat, you can do that as well. But we'll be here for 3 minutes, focusing on the breath, resting the mind on the breath, keeping the body still. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just be. And blinking the eyes open, we'll come back to hands to heart center. Cultivating a sense of gratitude for our practice today. And remembering all the benefits of our yoga practice. Today we focused on building strength and balance. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be safe. And may all beings live with ease. Bringing thumbs to third eye center, we bow to one another as we say Namaste. And a bow to your fellow yogis. All right, my friends, thank you. Thank you. I know that was a rigorous class. Thanks for hanging in there.